I'm Vaishnavi Uppala. This is the task 3 by the Sparks Foundation. Here, where I need to do the exploratory data analysis on Samplesuperstore dataset. Here, I initially imported the dataset and I printed the top 5 rows and the bottom 5 rows of the dataset. Here, I checked for any duplicate values and I found the duplicate values, so I dropped them. Now I was checking if there is any null or nan values were present. There is no null or nan values are present. You can see that the count of the individual columns and the mean standard deviation and the mean minimum and the maximum values of individual columns. Here you can see that there are 3 columns of the float data type and the integer data type columns are 2 and the object data type columns are 8 present in the data set. So can see there are 4 unique values are present in a shipping mode column, and we can see all the unique values are present in the individual column. Can see the different columns present in the data set, and there are 9,977 rows and 13 columns are present in the entire data set. So here in this graph, you can see that which is plotted between sales and the region. You can see technology got higher sales in all the regions, followed by the furniture, then office supplies. So the higher technology sales are in South region. And this graph is between the region and the sales. So we can see that the copiers got higher sales in all the regions, except for the south. The sales are higher for the machines, and the least sales we can see for the fasteners art and the fasteners and the art. So for this plot is plotted between the region and the profit, and we can see the technology got the higher profits in the East region, and it is higher when compared to all the other regions, and the least profits are for the office supply. Even though the office supply got good sales, the least sales are for the furniture. Even though the furniture got the better sales, it got the least profit. So here this plot is plotted between the region and the profit. You can see that the copier got more profit, and even though the machines got better profit followed by the copiers, better sales followed by the copiers, it got less profit. So the sales are higher in South region, followed by the East region, overall sales. And the people are mostly like basically the sales are happening in the standard class shipping mode and the second class shipping mode. So we can see that the sales are higher in the home office segment than the corporate and the consumer segment. So the shipment count is higher in California state and the least in Wyoming state. The sales are higher in Florida and Indiana state, and the least sales are in Kansas, Maine, Dakota, and all these states. So the profit is higher in Indiana state and Washington. The profit is in negative, very low in Ohio and Colorado. So you can see the category wise the profit and the sales. So it is in higher in technology, followed by the office supply, and then in furniture. So in subcategories, the machines got the highest sales and profit, and then followed by the copiers. So with this graph, you can see that sales, as the sales increases, the profit is increasing in most of the cases, but in some cases, as the sales increases, the profit is falling very down. So the category has been sold in higher quantities, followed by the furniture, then in technology. So the binders are sold in higher quantities. The papers got sold in higher quantities. Even though the paper sold in higher quantities, we got the less sales and profit. So the region wise sales. So the 31% sales has are in West region, then followed by the East region. So here you can see that the in discount versus sales graph, the discount, when the discount is less, the sales are higher. So we can see at 0.1 and zero point 0.4 discount, the sales are higher. In any of the other cases, the sales fell down. So as the discount increases, the profit decreases here. Its profit is falling down when the discount increased. So here from the heat map, we can see that sales is been better correlated with the profit. Quantity is correlated with the sales. The discount is negatively correlated, and it is a better correlated with the quantity and is negatively correlated with the sales and the profit. It is highly negatively correlated with the profit. The profit is correlated with the sales. So from this, we can see that to increase the sales and the profit, if for the individual thingy, so for the profit categories, we need to focus on technology and furniture sales, need to optimize the profit margins for the technology products. For the subcategories, the machines are performing well in South, the copiers are leading in all the other places. So I need to address the low performing subcategories. So profit by region, need to leverage technology sales in East, explore the copier success in the Central region. Sales focus, need to target the say West region and Florida for the higher sales. The shipping mode and segment, need to optimize the standard class shipping for efficiency because most of the sales are being done by the standard mode shipping. I mean standard class shipping. Consumer segment drives the sales. So inventory management, manage binders inventory effectively because the binders got the more sales and profit. The copiers yield higher profit despite low quantities, even though they were sold in the lower quantities. The copiers got higher profit. The state specific strategies. So we need to prioritize Californian shipments because it got more sales. We need to explore the view amongst home office segment. Even though the view amongst got the less number of count, the view amongst got more shipments for the home office. The profit thresholds beyond a certain sales threshold. Additional sales may not significantly impact the profit, but the profit is falling down. Thank you.